Okay, so let
It,
me
it,
start again. My name is Manisha Lad, and I'm the founder and director of Akhil Autism Foundation, and also the director of Sensory Pathway Center. And inspiration is our only son Akhil Lad, who's 25 years old now. Journey started at 18 years. We started with behavior therapy, and okay, we started with behavior therapy, and very quickly we had to move to the biomedical intervention as he plateaued. He made some progress, but he plateaued. And what we learned during the our early intervention, when he got all his 40 hours of ABA therapy in a natural environment, when as soon as he went to school, we learned that he had just memorized everything what we had taught him. And mom was present. If mom is not present, he wouldn't execute things, and the whole environment was changed. Transition was a problem. So as we did a lot of biomedical intervention till 11 years of age, he was really progressing well. Receptive language was getting better, his eye contact was very good, and till 11 years of age he had no mode of expressive communication, running here, running there, no control over the body, had no clue what's going on. We tried everything from the biomedical perspective, and at the age of 11, when he got into a new school, he was introduced supported typing, very very controversial. And we were not sure whether we should believe Akhil or not, but we believed in Akhil. The good part is the school also introduced something called as mind body disconnect and reflexes. So as we were learning about typing and what is this mind body, constantly talking about home in the house, Akhil started typing with me, and he expressed, I cannot see my body in my mind. So we completely dived into the reflex integration. And at the age of 19, he got accepted into college. He has now finished 62 hours of college education. And we have done tons of work on his body, brain, body, mind connection through reflex integration work, through photomodulation. And that's what then I decided to curate the whole program and put it into our sensory pathway center called as a neurosensory foundation program. So Wakil at the age of 25 is now much, much more regulated, typing independently. Of course, focus is still an issue, but getting much better typing with all of his fingers. So we are on a right track.
wow,
Wow.
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 That's that's
That's
really
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 good.
good.
You
You
know,
know,
something
something
caught my
caught my
attention
attention
while you
while
were
you were
talking.
talking.
You
You
said you
said you
tried
tried
some
some
biomedical
biomedical
until you
until you
turned
turned
11,
11,
and
and
then
then
you
you
went to
went to
college.
college.
Yes.
So
So I
I
think
think
um,
um,
I'm
I'm
just
just
thinking in
thinking
my
in my
head,
head,
how did
how
the
did the
whole
whole
process
process
go
go
for
for
you?
you?
Because I
Because
know
I
that
know that
biomedical is
biomedical is
another
another
topic on
topic
its
on
own.
its own.
We'll
Yes,
We'll
come to
come
yes,
to
that
that
later.
later.
yes,
But
But
since
since
we
we
are
are
talking
talking
about
about
RPM,
RPM,
yes,
it's
it's
really
really
interesting because
interesting
I'm
because I'm
sure that
sure that
people
people
never
never
know,
know,
or they're
or they're
not
not
aware that
aware
their
that their
kid can
kid
go
can
to
go to
college.
college.
yes. He has taken online college courses, and I'm his communication partner. That's how it works. And all his college courses, many of them were proctored. So he has given proctored. So the professors has seen me and my son during the exams.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
wow.
Yes,
Wow.
Wow.
yes.
Wow.
Wow.
I love
I love
that.
that.
Thank you for
Thank you for
sharing
sharing
that.
that.
Um,
Um
Hi
Hi
everyone,
everyone,
welcome.
welcome.
Um,
Um
I
I
know
know,
maybe
maybe
because we're
because we're
past the
past the
time, that's
time,
why
that's
we
why we
have
have
lesser
lesser
people.
people.
But
But
thank you
thank
for
you for
joining.
joining.
As you
As you
join,
join,
please let
please
us
let us
know
know
if you
if
can
you can
hear
hear
us
us
well.
well.
Yeah.
Feel free
Feel
to
free
say
to say
hello,
hello,
leave a
leave a
comment, leave
comment,
your
leave your
question.
question.
I'm sure
I'm
she'll
sure
be
she'll
able
be
to
able to
address your
address your
question.
question.
Hello,
Hello,
welcome.
welcome.
All right,
All right,
so
so
we're gonna
we're
go
gonna
over
go
our
over our
question.
question.
So, like
So,
I
like I
said
said
before, if you
before, if
see
you
me
see me
looking to
looking
my
to my
right,
right,
oh, I'm
oh, I'm
echoing.
echoing.
Oh
Oh
You are echoing, but
man.
man.
you're not that bad. It's okay. You're not that bad.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, I can at least hear you.
So
So
I
I
think we
think
need
we
to
need
do
to do
something. I
something. I
don't
don't
know.
know.
Like,
Like,
so do
so do
you
you
want us
want
to
us to
stream
stream
on
on
the
the
computer?
computer?
How bad is the echo? Can you ask
Huh?
somebody? Can you ask somebody how bad is the echo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like
Cece, how
Cece, how
bad is
bad
the
is the
echo?
echo?
This is
This is
very
very
strange.
strange.
I
I
like
like
all
all
through
through
throughout I've
throughout
been
I've been
having
having
session. I've
session. I've
never
never
had
had
the
the
echo.
echo.
Cece,
Cece,
how bad
how
is
bad
the
is the
echo?
echo?
We
We
can
can
hear.
hear.
It's
It's
not
not
too
too
bad.
bad. Yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we're
but
gonna
we're gonna
leave
leave
it.
it.
So it's
So
like
it's
it's
like it's
recorded.
recorded.
Do,
Do,
do
do
you
you
want me
want me
to?
to?
He
Ah,
said
he said
manageable.
manageable.
I don't
I
want
don't want
manageable.
manageable.
Do you
Do
want
you
us
want us
to do
to do
like
like
stream?
stream?
Use the
Use the
regular
regular
computer.
computer? Like a Zoom stream?
And they
And
said
they
it's
said it's
only
only
from my
from my
hand.
hand. Yeah, yeah, it is only from your end. Yes.
Oh
I
wow.
can I can hear it too, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
Okay,
So we can
let's
continue
give it
then.
a try. Let's continue, and then next time we'll come again and we'll do a whole Zoom online with a whole presentation and everything. How's that? Let's keep this general. Let's
You
keep
know, I
this.
can barely hear
Barely
you
hear you
too.
too. It goes in
Yeah,
waves.
like
Yeah,
it
like
really
it really
fades. I
fades.
had
I
to
have
turn
to
on my
turn on my
computer to
computer to
hear. That
hear.
was why I
That was
was
why I was
muted.
muted. Okay, okay. No, I think let's go. Let's go. And then maybe next time we can do like can you hear me now? Can you hear me? No?
Very
Very
faint.
faint. I have no idea. How about others? How can you all hear me? Can somebody comment? Is my voice is also very low? Can somebody comment? Can you all hear me very well? They can hear me. They can hear me. Let's go. You're muted. You're muted. Okay, so basically, yeah, so we can hear the speaker. Okay, great. Okay, so as I told, like our journey started just like uh, okay, thank you. Our journey started even with Akhil 18 months old. And like as every parent, every mom and every parent, we go to the doctor, and doctor tells you you have to do the ABA therapy because we are focusing on the behaviors. And we were told that, oh, you have to first shape up the behaviors. If he's not giving an eye contact, if he's not sitting nicely, he won't be able to learn. So you have to constantly keep him busy. So we were constantly keeping him busy, and we had to fight with the state to get at least 20 to 30 hours of the therapy. And we got 20 hours of therapy, 10 hours of 20 hours of therapy we funded from our end. I was always busy with him, and every day over and over working those programs with him. He had learned that, oh, I just have to do this and do this for her because she's asking me all those questions, and all these people are coming. I just have to do it because my mama is present. I just have to do it because they are giving me some reinforcer to play with. So he had memorized all of that. Okay. And then we shifted our focus to biomedical. We said, no, it is a medical disorder. So we need to work on his gut. We need to work on his diet and detoxification. We did all of that. His eye contact started getting better. His sleep pattern gets getting better. We started detoxifying him, and his haircut started getting better. That was not a problem. But till 11 years of his age, he was completely non-verbal, had no mode of expressive communication. We gave 5 years to the best ABA school, and they couldn't teach him any expressive language because everything was just behavior. Then we said, okay, let him pull him out of the other school and put him into a DIR flow time school, again with not much of a hope. But the breakthrough happened when they introduced him typing, where they supported him little bit to his elbow, and he started and he would just type. You ask him a question and he's answering. but we were supporting him to his elbow or to his finger, to his wrist, and that's what we wanted to fade. So how to do that? That was very hard. Lose the remove my hand and he would not type. So we started asking him questions, and he started answering that I cannot see my body in my mind. So example, when he was learning the wearing clothes or any kind of functional activity in the ABA school, he was learning it like a robot, like like a mechanical. There was no thinking. But as they started working with a lot of exercises, movement, his mind started thinking. And the same thing, the clothes were lying on the floor, and he was not wearing the clothes. I said, Akhil, what happened? Why you not wearing the clothes? And he typed with me saying, oh, I don't know what to tell my mind what to do. Or one day he wanted to go to the bathroom, and we always used to keep the bathroom door open because he could do the sign open, but he would go and do the open sign and say open, close, open, close, open, close. So we'd say, oh, he's mixing. So we are always dependent on his functional, on his mouth, what he's trying to tell. And when I brought the iPad, he typed the whole sentence saying, oh, the bathroom door is closed, open the door. So he wanted to say a lot. And then as he started answering a lot of questions, we started doing some academics, and then that's how our journey started.
Wow,
Wow,
wow.
wow.
That
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 that's
that's
that's a
that's a
lot of
lot of
information.
information.
And I
And I
like the
like the
fact
fact
that
that
you are
you are
also
also
consistent with
consistent with
whatever
whatever
you're
you're
doing.
doing.
Yes,
You
very
know,
consistent, very consistent.
Um,
since when
since
he
when
was
he
in
was in
school.
school.
Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone. Thank
everyone.
you for
Thank you for
joining.
joining.
Please feel
Please
free
feel
to
free
leave
to
a
leave a
comment.
comment.
Um,
Um,
feel free
Feel
to
free to
share
share
and
and
like
like
so that
so
we
that
can
we
get
can get
across to
across
more
to more
people.
people.
All
All
right.
right.
So I'm
So
gonna
I'm
move
gonna
on
move
to the
on to the
next
next
question,
question,
and
and
thank you
thank you
for
for
sharing
sharing
that.
that.
Can
Can
you
you
explain
explain
what
what
the
the
Neurosensory
neurosensory
Foundation
foundation
program
program
is
is
and the
and the
mission
mission
behind it?
behind it?
The Neurosensory Foundation program is a program which we have curated, where we see the autism from a different angle. We see behaviors as communication. They're trying to tell us something. They're not able to tell the way we want to hear, or the way their body should align with their mind. So it's a whole body apraxia. So that starts with the brain. If your brain is not matured, so basically when you are in your mother's womb and you're growing, there are reflexes created by the mother nature, and these primitive reflexes have to be integrated as you grow older. But they many a times some of many of these reflexes are not integrated, and your lower part of the brain stem is not maturing. When you go to school, they have a lot of expectations from you because they are working on the upper part of the brain, that's execution. I teach something and I'm able to answer something. Like example, they will say clap the hands, but the child is not aware of their mind and body that I have hands and I can clap. That awareness
Wow.
is not there. So when we started Akhil's touching Akhil's body, Akhil said, oh, I have hands and fingers and they move. Because for him, the glow, the fork, and the hand was all same. So as he
Mhm.
started realizing he has hands and fingers, and he has every joint in his hand, and how the brain gives information to the, so example I'll give you, there was a goal for Akhil to learn number of objects. They will give 10 objects to Akhil will be asked to give 5 objects, and Akhil will give 5 objects. That was the goal. So that's a functional goal. Okay, so I put 10 almonds in front of Akhil, and I asked Akhil, what is number 5? And he would type with me and say, oh, number 5 is to give 5 things. I said, okay, give me 5 things. So give me 5 almonds. And he would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and he would not stop. So now, if you don't have an expressive language, and if you don't ask them why, you're going to think, oh, he doesn't know. So school data was all minus, 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 minus. And then I asked him, Why, Akhil, why you're not stopping? And he said, my brain is not giving me instructions when to stop.
Wow.
Wow. So he used to give a lot of his inner thoughts, of his inner mind. He used to give all of his inner thoughts. So couple of years back, like, he was constantly nodding, so that's a behavior, and it's an involuntary nod. And you say, where is this nodding coming from? So we all started asking him questions, and finally we started asking him question about his ear. Actually, is it tingling in ear? Is it any pain in ear? And he said, the fluid in my brain is moving. So we went to the ENT doctor, we removed the wax, and nodding went away. Then nodding came again 6 months back. Then we again removed the wax, and nodding went again. So like that, he has expressed a lot about his mind and body. So now this was a puzzle piece for us, like, what is this mind and body disconnect, and what are these reflexes? So as we started learning a lot about it, then we found a program called MNRI method, very expensive, very, but we learned a lot. We hosted a lot of workshops in New Jersey, and I myself learned a lot. And I worked on his body. We used to take him for the MNRI camps, and then after that, we shifted it to some kind of a photo modulation. Like, you hit those reflexes using laser, low level laser, cold laser therapy, and that's how he started getting much more regulated. So that's the whole thing we do. It's called as neurosensory foundation program, where we hit on the primitive reflexes, and once you hit on the primitive reflexes, we identify those reflexes, and we put a whole program together. That's neurosensory foundation program.
Wow.
Wow.
Oof. That's
That's
really
really
that's a lot
that's a
of
lot of information.
information. Thank you
Thank
for
you for
sharing
sharing
that.
that.
I know
I
there
know
are a
there are
lot
a
of
lot of
programs, and
programs, and
when I
when I
was
was
trying to
trying to
share the
share the
flyer,
flyer,
I
I
said, I'm
said,
sure
I'm
I'm going
sure
to
I'm
hear
gonna hear
something I've
something I've
never heard
never heard
about this
about this
evening.
evening.
So
So
I'm
I'm
glad,
glad,
that you're
that you're
sharing
sharing
this
this
information.
information.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. For
For this is
this
an
is an
eye
eye
opener, and
opener,
I'm
and I'm
open,
open,
to
to
learn.
learn.
All right.
All right.
Thank you
Thank you
everyone for
everyone for
joining.
joining.
Please
Please
leave a
leave a
comment.
comment.
Let us
Let
know
us
where
know
you're
where you're
joining
joining
from.
from.
If
If
you
you
please
please
like
like
and
and
share
share,
so we
so
can
we can
have more
have
people
more people
join.
join.
All
All
right.
right.
So my
So my
next
next
question.
question:
Um,
um,
how
How
does this
does this
program
program
support
support
attention
attention
and
and
focus?
focus? Absolutely. Once the primitive reflexes are integrated, and as they start getting integrated, the children start becoming aware of their mind, of their body, that I have hands, and then they start experiencing that they are more in their body, and they learn to self regulate themselves. Of course, it requires a lot of deeper work. It needs an intense work. So you need to come to the therapy at least for 1 hour, at least minimum 2 hours a week, minimum, and then do at home. So if somebody does like an hour every day at home, so imagine one day they come to the center, one they do, one they come to center, one they do. So that's like a 4 hours of work on the body. If they could do more, fantastic. Apart from that, there are many other programs we do, like a balavis exercise. It's like a playing with the balls and bouncing with the balls, which is done on a balance board. So we have many therapeutic homework exercises which we can give to the families. So definitely it helps with the emotional regulation. Once the emotional regulation piece comes into picture, then they are able to get more focus. Focus is all consciousness. Focus is all consciousness. That, like, let's see, we are conscious that, oh, there's an echo. If we could ignore the echo, then we're not, oh, I'm not able to hear. You're not listening properly, you have to listen. So that's all consciousness. Reflexes is very involuntarily. Reflexes is getting you from subconscious to consciousness. The focus is conscious.
Oh
Oh
wow.
wow. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
So what
So
I
what
hear
I
you
hear you
saying
saying
is
is
consistency.
consistency.
Um,
Emotional
one
regulation.
hour
One
every
hour every
day,
day. 1 hour minimum.
minimum.
Minimum. But you also have to educate yourself. You have to understand what is brain development. Okay, you have to understand that when the babies are growing, how are they, how the milestones are achieved. Even if single milestone is not achieved, children miss scrolling, children miss creeping or pointing or gestures, anything means they have skipped some of the milestones.
Wow.
Some of the
Wow.
milestones, those milestones are nothing which is equal to brain immaturity.
Hmm.
So there are so many programs out there now for primitive reflexes. There is so many contents out there. There are so many basic courses where you can go and you learn about primitive reflexes.
Hmm.
Lot of information
Wow.
out there. People have advanced.
Wow. Wow. Thank you for
Thank you for
that.
that.
And I'm
And I'm
sure
sure
that
that
not
not
all
all
parents
parents
are
are
aware
aware
of this
of this
program.
program. All, not at
Not
all.
all.
That is the biggest thing we have that that parents have to be educated. The schools have to be educated. Unfortunately, schools are not open about this, and it's very very hard to get, and also it's very expensive. Who's going to give them the money to train all these modalities? These are very expensive, but it's worth it. It's worth it. And so when I started our journey, we didn't had any we just had one or two professionals in New Jersey.
Hmm.
Okay, and then I decided not to. I couldn't go to them because they had either full schedule or whatever. I couldn't go to them, and then I decided to, as usual, take things in my hands. And I then hosted many workshops, attended some workshops, attended the expensive MNRI camps because there are not many professionals, and those were expensive camps. But we put the money, we put our dedication there, and I learned. I could then work on 8 reflexes on our son Akhil every day. 8 reflexes. Now imagine if you could just take a laser and work on those reflexes. That is much faster.
Hmm.
That's called as photomodulation. It's very, very non-invasive.
Wow.
How soon it is recommended to? As soon as early. We started Akhil at the age of 13, 1 3. Because Dr. Satlana MNRI method was not in New Jersey at all. It was in California. It had just arrived in 2009. So around 2011 or maybe 2013 or something, we started with Akhil. So, and at our center, we work on the mind and body through the laser, through the reflex therapy, and we also work on the mind through rapid prompting method. Rapid prompting method, you can start at the age of 6, 7, 8, anytime. Do not wait. The most important thing was that you have to believe in yourself, and you have to understand autism is very, very new. In autism, everything is experimental.
Hmm.
Okay, if you all are going to wait for the research to come, insurance to cover, then you're wasting time. Unfortunately, these are the options. I don't have money. I don't. I You don't take insurance. No, then you learn things your own way. Then everything. I used to tell people, "Oh, I got everything for free." So, "Oh, how you got free?" Because I learned myself. Now when I hosted so many workshops of those workshops in New Jersey, so many years, there's so many professionals, and whenever I go for any meet them, they say, Manisha, thank you so much for hosting those workshops. So
Hmm.
it's you have to take things in your hand, and
Hmm.
yes, how expensive it is. The camps are like, if you go to the MNRI camps, it's like $5,000 per week. But now I think, if you they used to be in Virginia, now they are in Florida. But with the laser therapy, I think what we do at our center, we do for $150 per hour. You can also buy the laser. Yeah, you can buy the old laser. You can buy the new laser. They come from $2,000 to $3,000, and it comes with the whole protocol, whole course. That is a faster way to get the reflexes integrated. Of course, you should get some work done on the body. So you should we should can it will be good to have few reflex integration done on the body, but get the first step is to get the reflexes checked. Get the reflexes checked. We do the complete thorough evaluation at our center. There's a whole reflex screening. Once we identify the reflexes, we start with a tactile program. That program is very very important, and we are always finding new tools. So June, no, May 28th, I'll send you the flyer. We are bringing another tool called as Razy Max. Okay,
mm,
that tool has is also helps with the regulation, nervous system, emotional regulation, and it has energies, and it has a calming energies, and it also can hit the reflexes through that. So we are going to bring in awareness of that. It's on May 28th, the online workshop, and June 11th and 12th, this inventor is going to come at our center, so they can always book a session.
mm,
That is a cheap, that's not a very expensive tool, but that tool is also very good, and we are going to learn how to integrate those reflexes with that Resimax. It's going to be at a different level.
mm,
So we are very innovative. If you think that somebody is going to come and tell you everything and put a roadmap for you and your child, no, no, nobody's going to put a roadmap. Okay, if somebody is going to be a game changer, it's you and your family, because you are 24 by 7 with them. You know your child. Everybody else are very very good at as a helping, and it's like knowing their subject very well, but our subject is our children. So it has to be a team effort. It has to be a team effort. And it's important to work with open minded people.
mm,
Very important. You cannot say one thing works. And I always tell the families, if you want to go and create something new for your child, go ahead and create it, because if it is working.
mm,
But that brain maturity is very important. That brain automaticity is very very important. So I'll give you another example. What does a mind and body disconnect looks like? Okay, so I would say, Akhil, can you please get, if Akhil is thirsty, he will go and get water for himself. But I would say, Akhil, if I put a demand on Akhil, Akhil, can you please get me glass of water? He would wait. Then I would type with him, Akhil, can you please get me glass of water? What would you do? And he would give me all the steps. I will go to the kitchen, I will find the cup, I will then take the cup, open the tap, all. And now, after working on the body, I would say, Akhil, can you give me water? It would take 3 minutes for him to go and get the water. But now, if I tell him, okay, we are teaching him all functional skills. At our center, also, we teach functional skills. So I'm teaching him how to boil eggs in an egg boiler. So there was a time where we would remove the eggs and we would put all the steps, like, we'll show him, now you have to do this. We stopped doing that. We just showed him once, and we would give him the eggs, and then and the cup was a clue for him, so that he would put water, or else he can forget to put water. The cup was a clue for him. But now he goes into the fridge, opens the fridge, takes the two eggs, puts it, and that cup is no more a clue for him, because he knows that eggs need water. He will never put the eggs. That's consciousness, that's attention, that's focus. But you have to take things in your hand. If you take things in your hand and don't burn out, if you dedicate yourself, there's a possibility you will burn out. But don't do maybe 5 days, do 3 days. You can at least spend 1 hour on your child. You can at least do 15 minutes of RPM. At least that you start. Once they start expressing, it's a different ballgame altogether.
mm. Wow.
Wow.
I'm like,
I'm like,
wow.
wow.
Thank
Thank
you for
you for
sharing that.
sharing that.
But I have
But
a
I have.
question. So, is
So,
this
is this
only
only
in
in
America?
America?
Do we
Do
have
we
it in
have
other,
it in
like
Yes.
like
Like
Canada?
Canada? We have it in Canada, Australia. It's all spreaded. It's like parents like us, who are international, and again, who are ready to not give up, who are ready to learn, who are ready to spend, who are ready to, it's an inner conscious mind. The driving
Mm,
force for me is my inner conscious mind, believing in myself, that I know what I'm seeing right now with our son Akhil is something which I've seen in my mind 5 years back. So I'm not surprised. If you follow my Facebook page, if you follow our Akhil Autism Foundation page, I have so many Akhil's videos. I'm constantly posting so many motor movements videos, adaptive fitness class. We have neurodiverse gardeners, and there is a lot we are looking into getting the inflammation down of the brain, looking into laser therapy. So we are planning to bring more laser, but it's again, we are learning about it, so it's too early to talk about it. But come for that June, no, May 28. It's $85. It's a donation to our foundation. But the Resi Max tool is another going to be a game changer for kids with autism. And nobody has a protocol under right now. Nobody implements that protocol of using the Resi Max and hitting those primitive reflexes. So it's going to be a very good innovative tool. I can't wait to. I've already started working using on Akil. I will be posting few social media videos on that very soon, like small reels, like holding the laser. This is a laser, and what we are doing with it. It is really very phenomenal.
Ooh,
Oof,
wow.
wow. This is something recently we have learned. We recently learned since January, February, March. We just recently learned, and we just can't stop talking about it. So join me on my Facebook page, and I have all the information. I just posted the flyer. Yeah,
Our,
it's going to be Zoom. It's going to be online Zoom right now. Online, it's like a 2 hours workshop, awareness workshop, and then May 20th is the sorry is the online workshop, and June 11th and 12th, the inventor will be coming to our center to train us, and you can book consult.
Mm.
Mm.
Wow.
Wow,
Thank you
thank you
for
for
that.
that. Yeah.
Um,
Um,
thank you
thank you
everyone for
everyone
your
for your
thoughts.
thoughts.
If you don't,
If you don't,
if you
if
can
you can
share,
share,
like,
like,
so we
so
can
we
get
can get
sent to
sent
as
to
many
as many
people.
people.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Manisha. So
Manisha.
the next
Next
question.
question.
Um,
Um,
what
what
can
can
parents do at
do at
home
home
to
to
support
support
between
between
sessions?
sessions? So, first of all, they have to educate themselves what is primitive reflexes. Okay, if you could put in the text, I don't know if there is a way to put in a text about primitive reflexes, primitive reflex integration. Look into that, educate yourself, and see that, and look into your child's IEP goals. Okay.
Mm.
There's a difference between a regular OT, what regular OT does. I'm not telling it's not complimenting, but our kids require more deeper level of work. Go to your OT and ask them, can you check the primitive reflexes? Some of the reflexes are, I can give you the name as spinal gland. Moro reflex is very important for anxiety. If the moro is integrated, there will be a lot of anxiety, there will be a lot of fear, they will not form relationship. Another is spinal gland, spinal parese, hand support, hand pulling. So there are 35 reflexes. Out of that, there are five or six foundational reflexes which one has to work on. And that's what we work on. So when they come to our center, we do a complete evaluation. After the evaluation, we identify the reflexes. They start coming to us, and during that, they can also have a coaching session. So they can book like a coaching session where they can work on the child, and a therapist can observe
Mm.
and coach, not training, very coaching. There's very simple one of the thing is called MNRA method, called as tactile program. Tactile, where they touch the entire hand, body, arms and fingers and every joint, and that touch is very important. If mom and dad, two people, can alternate touch the child and do those techniques, it's nothing like it.
Mm.
But it's belief. You're not going to get magic. Whatever you see, you should be happy that, oh, I saw this today. He was much calmer today. She was much better today. Even today, also, if at the age of 25, if our son is initiating something which he has started initiating, I say, I'm very happy. I don't sit and cry that, oh, he's still, when is he going to catch up? He's not talking like others. No. I'm happy with the gains I'm seeing. I don't go with any high expectations. I'm happy with the with what I'm seeing. So that helps me to go helps us to go move the ladder up, and we just see the progress, 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 progress. Yes, we have bumpy roads. We are not telling no. We had up, but now we know. So primitive reflexes, brain maturity, how the different hemispheres of the brain work, and they both have to work in a timing. The whole right side of the body is hyper or more active. So if the right hemisphere is more active, then we need to work on the left hemisphere, and if the left is active, then we need to work on the right hemisphere. Then there are a lot of bilateral coordination. So if you teach, if a child is able to do jumping jacks, if a child is able to do skipping rope, if they are not able to do this even at the age of 7, 8, 9, means those reflexes are not integrated. Angels knows, snow angels, sorry, snow angels, all those activities, movement based activities, if children are not doing, if you ask them do brain gym exercises, if they're not able to do, means the reflexes are not integrated. You cannot teach the muscle memory what the school and everybody is working on, a lot of these muscle memory, teach, 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 teach. No, we're not going to work on the muscle memory. It has to come automatically. We cannot teach everybody how to hold a pencil properly. It comes automatic. That's reflexes is automatic. So the reflexes sometimes it's very very hard for the reflexes. The reflexes is for your survival mode. When there's a hormonal issues, when there's puberty, when you are in a crisis situation, the reflexes can come back to help to survive. That this is survival. Our kids are constant fight, fear, flight, fear, like flight and like like fear, flight and
I
flight
thought
and fly, yeah, flight and fear, they're constantly in that. That is because they are not in their body. So the whole big thing is to get them into the body. Another thing I've learned is, like, when I change, my son changes. The whole energy changes. The whole energy changes. So once I started believing in my son, the trust was at a different level. First, I had to believe in myself. You cannot wait any doctor or a professional or anybody to come and tell you, don't worry, everything is going to happen. No, 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 no. You have to believe in yourself. You have to tell yourself, but you have to act.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
wow.
Whew. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you for
sharing it.
sharing
It's
it. It's
a
a
whole lot.
whole
I'm
lot. I'm
beginning.
beginning.
I was
I
putting
was
in
putting in
some things
some
that
things that
I brought the
brought the
left and the
left and the
right,
right,
and I'm
and I'm
checking.
checking.
Thank you
Thank you
so much for
so much
sharing.
for sharing.
Um,
Um,
I don't
I
know. We
don't know.
might
We
need
might need
to,
to,
but
but
okay.
okay.
My
My
next
next
question is:
is,
can
can
you
you
share
share
a success
a success
story
story
who
who
benefited from
benefited
this
from this
approach? And I
approach? And
know that
what
you
I
mentioned your
mentioned with
son.
son. Oh, yeah, 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 absolutely. When we started our center, we had a student. We have a student. He still comes to us. And he was like 23, 24 years old. And when he started with us, it took 6 months for us to literally even get like one technique on his body, and the rapid prompting method. He would poke one for one answer. He would poke one letter and throw the pencil, poke one letter and throw the pencil. Now if you go to our website and see, we have a whole video made on him. Then we had another student. She also used to type with her mom in the house. And during COVID time, she stopped typing in the house, and she would go to school every day and type, I want to go to college, I want to go to college. In 2017, she's been telling, typing in school, I want to go to college. And 2023, she comes to us. 2023, she comes to us, and in 4 months, we opened the college doors for her.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I love
I
the
love
success
success
story.
story. So see, she started typing back with her mom at in the house, with the dad, with the sister, and yep, we opened a
Wow.
college door.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, then we had another experience of another student who was completely nonverbal and very sensitive. And one day, his cousin, his sister, his younger sister, walked into the center with him, and I did a session with both of them, and she was so amazed, and they were like very similar age. So she was so amazed that, and he was elder to her. Then now, I mean, she was always used to try to teach him, but now they both were studying because she understood my brother understands everything. My brother is not a baby.
Mm.
The whole perception changes. The whole perception changes. And now he's expressing. He went to the doctor's office and he expressed everything where there is a pain. So I got that mom also on the journey.
Mm.
Mm. So we have many stories like this. Many stories.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm glad
I'm
to
glad
have those
to have those
success
success
stories.
stories.
Um,
Um,
I
I
think I will
think I
also
will
have
also
on
pass
the
the
website
website
because
because
on
on
the
the
channel
chat
when we're done
when we're done
talking,
talking,
you can look
look
at
on the
what
at
you
what
have
she has
on.
oh on. Yeah, go on to website. We have a virtual tour. Okay, you can, the best way also will be to see the whole entire virtual tour. There's a survey form. Take the survey form, and you can always book a $50 consultation for 30 minutes with one of our OTs, and she can answer all your questions.
Mm.
Initially, we used to people used to do the open houses. Now we don't do the open houses. We have entire virtual tour on our website. So
Mm.
people do that. Yeah, people do that. They come, they pay $50, they come and discuss all the questions, because what we are doing is very, very unique and requires a lot of awareness, lot of education, and all of that requires money.
Mm.
Mm.
Ah.
Ah.
Whew.
Whew.
Thank you for
Thank you
that.
for that.
So
Um,
my
my
final question:
final question:
what
what
one
one
message
message
you would
you
like
would like
every
every
parent
parent
of a
of a
child with
child with
autism, even a
autism, even a
typical child,
child,
to hear
to hear
today?
today? Not to give up, not to give up. A second, believe in yourself. Look at the individual. Forget about the diagnosis. Okay, don't see. Yes, there are behaviors, there are ups and downs, but try to understand from that behavior there is a message. How can we find some communication pathway with this individual and form relationship with and trust? Get that trust with a solid integrity. They know it. You can't fake it. I can't fake my son. So that's why I've become very sensitive. He's very empathetic. Now he's got much better. There are many stories. If you go on my website, I'll send you my website. I have a lot of my personal presentations, and you can just sit down and listen to them. You'll get a lot of answers there. You have to dedicate. You have to dedicate yourself, at least some percentage. Not burning out yourself. I always burn out myself. I always learn hard way. I'm very hard on myself, but that's fine.
Wow.
Wow.
One thing I
One thing I
always
always
say
say
is
is
look beyond the
on the
diagnosis,
diagnosis.
look
Look
beyond the
beyond the
behavior.
behavior. Yeah, you don't. The behavior is coming because they are not able to control their mind and body. Educate yourself on presumed competence. Educate yourself on inflammation. Educate yourself on brain development. That is huge, huge. Educate yourself on primitive reflexes, and then these tools: rapid prompting method, low level laser therapy. You need to get the inflammation down of our kids as early as possible.
Mm.
Work on
Wow.
the diet, work on the diet, work on the gut, whatever best you can do, whatever best. But if you're waiting, oh, insurance doesn't cover, you don't take insurance, okay, then take things on your hand. Go and attend a small course, go and attend some courses, and learn yourself and do it yourself. Then you don't have to, then you don't even have to go to even insurance. You don't even have, you're also saving a gas mileage money because you're not good. But it's important to get the work done on the individual by different people. If you have four family members, if they're ready to get involved. And as a mom, it's very very hard. You have to take care of yourself and take care of the child, take care of the family. It's very hard. But if we can do it, there are many mothers like us who are separate, who are like spreaded, and we are doing it. Then come, let's form the chain.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, thank you
Thank you
so
so
much.
much.
For,
Thank you so much for giving me this
thank
opportunity.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you.
for this
This
information.
information.
It
It
opened my
opened my
head to
to
another
another
level,
level,
different things.
different things.
Um,
Um,
okay, so
okay,
let
so
me
let
see.
me
Does
see. Does
anyone have a
anyone have a
question? Please
question?
feel
Please
free
feel
to
free
leave
to
a comment, your
comment your
question.
question.
So
So
and
and
provide
provide
answers
answers
to your
yeah,
question.
your question. If they want me to do a complete presentation on what a neurosensory foundation program or a kill journey with videos, I'll be happy to do that.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that would be
That would
good.
be good. I've been present. Next week I'm presenting. Then May 8th I'm presenting. So a lot of presentations. That's why I
Wow.
said yes for this week, because next Tuesday I'm presenting, and then the next one is
I
May
see.
8th. Yes.
So
So
I'm
I'm
wondering,
wondering,
your
your
presentation,
presentation,
do
do
you
you
provide some kind
provide
of
some kind of
presentation CPAD?
feedback? Sorry? Do you
Can you
can
do
you
this
do this
special
special
education
education
advisory group
advisory group
through the
through
district?
district? I can do present there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can present.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay. Special advisory group, yeah, I can present to them, provided they're open minded.
Yeah.
Yeah. Provided they're open minded.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
We
okay.
can talk about the same. We
Let's
can
say we
talk
can
about
talk about
that.
it. Yeah, yeah. Once they see, yeah, I have my examples already there. They can go through that, and if they like, they can look into our program if they like it. Like when we came to the school that day, we met somebody from the school, and he was very excited. We sent him the information, and now hopefully they said they want to review it. I don't know. It's very hard. On New Jersey, I don't know what it is. It's just behavior. It's very hard to break that behavior ground.
It
It
is.
is.
It is.
It
I
is. I
agree.
agree.
Um,
Um,
does
does
anyone have a
anyone have a
question?
question?
Thank you
Thank you
so much
so much
for here.
here.
Thank you
Thank
for
you
our
for
guest,
guest,
Mr.
the
Lad.
lad.
Really
Really
appreciate
appreciate
you.
you.
Please, if you have
Please, if you have
to leave
to
your
leave your
question,
question,
and I'll
and I'll
send it to
send
her
it to her,
just in
just in
case,
case,
because I
because
know
I know
someone might
some
ask
might
me
have
a
me a
question behind
question
the
behind
scene.
the thing.
Um,
Um,
so
so
on this,
on this,
note, I
I
think we
think
will
we will
come to
come
the
to
end
the
of our
end of our
session.
session.
Thank you so
Thank you
much for
so much for
spending your
spending your
evening with us.
evening with us.
We
We'll
truly
truly
appreciate
appreciate
that.
that.
Um,
Um, Manisha,
we're very
we're very
grateful.
grateful. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank
Thank
you. Thank
you.
you. Thank you. Okay.
Have a good
Have a good
evening.
evening. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
for
So for him,
him, on
on
Sunday,
Sunday,
I'll be
I'll be
bringing on
bringing on
another guest
another guest
right here on
right
this
here on this
channel.
channel.
It's
It's
actually related
actually
to
related to
Manisha.
Manisha.
He's an
An
OT.
OT.
He is
Oh,
an
wow.
OT.
Is an OT. Okay.
Yes.
What's the name?
Um,
Um, Who?
Nicole.
Nicole. Nicole. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
we'll be here
we
on
came on
Sunday
Sunday
to
to
share a
share
bit on
on
executive
executive
function.
function. Executive function. Good.
Yes,
Yes,
and
and
looking forward
looking
to that
forward to that
conversation.
conversation.
She'll be
She'll
here
be here
Eastern on
Eastland on
Sunday.
Sunday.
So I'll be
So
able to
I'll be
share
able
the
to share the
flyer
flyer
across all
across
our social
all
platforms.
platforms.
I want to
I
say
want to
thank
say
you
thank you
for being
for being
here,
here,
and
and have
good
a good
weekend.
weekend. Okay. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
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 Bye.